Okay everyone, I promised some of you guys that I would do a video on solving inequalities. So let's go, IM1. So if you look at this problem here, notice how it's backwards. Right? And just remember guys, whenever it's backwards, trust me, just flip it around completely and then solve it. So as you can see, I just copied it down again. Down here. Now I'm going to flip it. So in other words, the negative 39n will go to the left, the negative 195 to the right. Don't forget to flip the inequality. Greater than becomes less than. Now, of course, I need to solve for n. So how do I get rid of this negative 39 timesing n? It's a time, so I divide. Dividing always gets rid of multiply, right? Now I'm dividing by a negative though, a negative 39. So don't forget that inequality is going to switch back. So negative divided by negative is positive, 39 divided by 39 is 1. Notice the only thing left is n. Don't forget that switches back over to greater than. And then what about this right here? Those are big numbers. So what are we going to do is use our calculators, right? So as you can see right up here, guys, I did negative 195 divided by negative 39 and I got 5. Use your calculators, guys. And so now I know n's greater than negative 5 or positive 5, sorry, because negative and negative is positive, right? And so how do I graph that? I put an open circle at 5. Solid dot means equal to, and it's not equal to. Greater than is to the right. Greater than to the right, less than to the left. Greater than to the right. Again, you can also look at the arrow head there of the greater than. It's pointing to the right. Pause the video if you need to. What about this one right here? Well, I need to distribute first, right guys? Whenever you see a parentheses, you got to distribute first. So, I'm going to do 11 times m and get 11m. 11 times 11 is plus 121. It's still less than or equal to negative 77. So does everyone understand? All I did was distributive property, right? Just cleaning up here a little bit. Now I'm ready to solve. I know I can get rid of plus 21 with minus 121. And I'm going to do it to both sides. So again, 121 minus 121 is 0. Notice I'm left with 11m. Less than or equal to. Whenever you add or subtract, guys, this will not flip. So it still stays less than or equal to. Now what about this right here? How about we just use our calculator to make sure? So here we go. Notice that negative 77 minus 121 is negative 198. So we have negative 198. 198. How do we get rid of the times 11 right there? We're going to divide by 11. Now notice I'm dividing by a positive, so this again does not switch when you're dividing by a positive. Okay, so 11 divided by 11 is 1. What's left? M less than or equal to. And what about that right there? Well, let's use our calculator. As you can see right here, guys, negative 198 divided by 11 is negative 18. Negative 18. Negative 18. So we're ready to graph. How do I graph that? This time I have a solid dot at negative 18. And because it's equal to, and less than, guys, means to the left. Less than means to the left. Whereas greater than means to the right. Again, it was less than or equal to. So less than to the left, solid dot for equals. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, let's do one more. Notice how it's backwards again. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is flip everything over. 3 parentheses 5p plus 7 is now on the left, negative 81 on the right. The greater than has to switch to a less than. And now I can solve it. What's the first thing I should do? Distributive property, right? 3 times 5p is 15p. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. That's going to be less than negative 81. What's next? To get rid of the minus 21, we're going to plus 21 both sides. Negative 21 plus 21 is 0. That means that, which is 15p, is less than. Again, the less than did not switch, guys, because I was adding. Whenever you add or subtract, it does not switch. And what's negative 81 plus 21? That's negative 60, right? Let's double check that, though. Negative 81 plus 21 is negative 60. Okay, solving it. How do I get rid of times 15? I divide by 15. Notice I'm dividing by a positive 15. That means the less than stays. It does not switch. 15 divided by 15 is 1. I'm left with p less than. And what's negative 60 divide 15? Let's use our calculator. Negative 16 divide 15 is negative 4. So p is less than negative 4 is my answer. Open circle at negative 4. It's not equal to, but it is less than. I go to the left. Again, to the left is less than. To the right is greater than. Please study. Guys, take notes on this video. I'll give you extra credit if you take notes and turn them in this coming week. Until next time, bye.